Welcome back. Now, some youth in the Wa municipality have petitioned the regional minister and the regional police commander to transfer a lady police officer who is reported to have made scandalous comments about residents on her Facebook page. The comments by Lance Corporal Believe Amejro, deemed unpalatable, have sparked outrage in the Wa municipality and angered chiefs and elders. This comes on the heels of a shooting of a 24-year-old teacher in the waist by a police officer. The Wa Regional Police Command has referred the matter and the conduct of the officer to the National Police Headquarters for investigations. On the line now, we have Suleimana Al-Hassan, the Upper West Regional Minister. Good evening, sir. We're grateful that you could join us. So I want to find out whether the issue has been brought to your attention.
Yes, please. The issue has been brought to my attention.
And as the head of the regional security, this is equally a security issue that could spark chaos. How are you and RECSEC handling this?
Yes, realistically, when the matter came to my attention this morning, we didn't call a RECSEC meeting, but rather I called the regional police commander to find out whether it has come to his notice as well. And he said yes. Then I asked him what was he doing about it. He told me, as at the time I called, that the lady was coincidentally in his office and they were just squeezing her to find out more about the problem, and he will get back to me later.
So I know that this may come as a bit unusual in the sense that a police officer would take to Facebook to make such statements which have been deemed as hate and unpalatable and all of that. As head of the RECSEC in the region, is this something that you're considering to use as a test case to provide guidelines to officers in the region on how to properly behave and conduct themselves on social media, so these incidents and comments that have the potential to breed violence are not made by them?
Yes, actually, yes. If you look at this statement critically, we can term it as hate speech. Of course, the youth, many of the youth in town, when the length of it were intense. But all the same, as usual, we continue to plead with them to exercise restraint while we pursue the matter further. Meanwhile, just this evening, when I called the commander again, he told me that his superiors in Accra had asked that the lady be referred to Accra for further investigations. Well, I see that to be clear, because they should have allowed us to carry out our own investigations. And maybe
when you say, I beg your pardon, Honorable, when you say should allow us to conduct your own investigations, are you referring to the Regional Security Council, or you're referring to the Regional Coordinating Council, of which you're the
region to handle it at least and up to a period, up to a time before, maybe if it was beyond us, we could then be referring the matter to Accra.
But are you expecting any outcomes for which you have suspicion that the police headquarters will not do a diligent job? Because I'm asking these questions on the back of the fact that perhaps the police administration may have taken the decision to bring the officer concerned to Accra in order to douse the violence that has started erupting. So if, for example, the youth in Wa get the feeling that the officer has been taken away from the jurisdiction, they may not be as violent as they would be if the lady was still within the jurisdiction.
Okay, that possibility too is there. Okay, that possibility is there. And, well, that could also be a distance. It could be a way of maybe getting her out of our jurisdiction could also calm down next. That possibility is there too. But I'm saying that, in my own opinion, once it has happened at our jurisdiction,
they should have allowed the investigation to take place.
We should have done the investigation.
Now, let me ask you whether you have had the privilege to engage some of the youth leaders who are going on this protest, because our understanding is that they have petitioned yourself and the regional police commander. Did you get the chance to talk to them?
Yes, of course I did. I talked to them yesterday. Yesterday I had at least a discussion with them, and they insisted that I meet the whole group instead of the leadership alone, which I did. I spoke to them and they reasoned with me and agreed that they would suspend whatever they had while they wait on us to see what we will do.
Right. We're grateful, sir, for your time. I know it's pretty late, and we got you on the telephone lines. Suleiman Alassan is the Upper West Regional Minister, and he joined us there. This is still News at 10. We have more news for you.